everyone, my name is Christi and I will present about the cultural dimension of Switzerland. So let's get to the next slide. Power distance. Switzerland got a score of 34, proving that society believes that inequality among people should be minimized. This means that this is the following characteristic of the Swiss German style: being independent, hierarchy only for convenience, equal rights, accessibility to superiors, coaching leaders, management facilitating, and empowering. On this dimension, there is a big difference with the French-speaking part of Switzerland, which score higher on the PDI, very similar to the French, meaning that people accept a hierarchical order in which everyone has a place, and which requires no further justification. Individualism. Both German and French-speaking Switzerland score relatively high on this dimension, giving Switzerland a score of 68, and it is therefore considered an individualist society. This means there is a high preference for a loosely knit social framework in which individuals are expected to take care of themselves and their immediate families only. In individualist societies, offense causes guilt and a loss of self-esteem. The employer or employee relationship is a contract based on mutual advantage. Hiring and promotion decisions are supposed to be based on merit only, and management is the management of individuals. Masculinity. Switzerland scores 70 in this dimension, with both ranking for German-speaking Switzerland and the French-speaking of the country, indicating a masculine society, highly success-oriented and driven. Albeit that in the German-speaking part, the impact is much more noticeable. In masculine countries, people live in order to work. Managers are expected to be decisive, and the emphasis is on equity, competition, and performance. Conflicts are resolved by fighting them out. Uncertainty avoidance. Switzerland scored 58 in UAI, perhaps reflecting the difference between the French and German parts. French-speaking Switzerland has a strong preference for avoiding uncertainty, while German-speaking Switzerland scores lower. In these cultures, there is an emotional need for rules. For example, time is money. People have an inner urge to be busy and work hard. Precision and punctuality are the norms. Innovation may be resisted. And security is an important element in individual motivation. Decisions are taken after careful analysis of all available information. Long-term orientation. With a score of 74, Swiss culture is definitely pragmatic. In societies with a pragmatic orientation, people believe that truth depends very much on situation, context, and time. They show an ability to adapt tradition easily to change conditions, a strong propensity to save and invest, thriftiness and perseverance in achieving results. Indulgence. Switzerland score high in this dimension. Its score of 66 indicates that the culture is one of the indulgence. People in societies classified by a high score in indulgence generally exhibit a willingness to realize their impulses and desires with regard to enjoying life and having fun. They possess a positive attitude and have a tendency towards optimism. In addition, they place a higher degree of importance on leisure time, act as they please, and spend money as they wish. Okay, so that was the information I could give about the cultural dimension of Switzerland. Thank you for your attention.